These scribes were armed.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Action, not reaction. Repositioning.
That's Jurgel, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. The inscription is in a language unknown to you. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Make way.
Shall we dance? Let's have some fun. Be quick.
No choice but to keep going. Time to press ahead.
I go. Taking position.
Shall we cut and run?
Survival is all that matters. Don't waste a step.
Make way!
The dance macabre. Yes, here.
on the move.
I'm ready. With haste. Watch your back.
My energy wanes. Time to rest.
Subtle steps. That might be worth a look. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Careful, I'm behind.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? I am not the same as those thou hast. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? I am sure thou believest as such. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
What merchant would accept such a coin? Flaggets will be done. We have nothing more. I must attend this place after so many years away. The mechanics of fate, regardless. What a mess the ages. Locked. As if that were enough to keep me out. This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? The longer you stare at the dark and desolate.
Let's get going.
Action, not reaction.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it. These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
Don't touch me.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by...
Thank you, Roland.
No one stopped me yet.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary.
I'd swear that Ox's gaze is following me.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate. Now, that's... Tick-tock.
Funny.
Move.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or ox? Big and slow, they become birds. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside. Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for...
Be gone.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
No one. Easy.
Make one up. You can do it.
He stares right past you, as if you're in. You see nothing. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges of a conceit.
Hold out your hand, mister. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is. Weeping, bleeding. Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're... Call it. Heads or tails. Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? I don't know what you mean. Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash? Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting. And I promise, this isn't a tinker's trash scam. Look, I swear, last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? No fooling you, is there? All right, get walking. Leave some room for the chumps, huh? Think you could stand back a...
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. What? I'm the guard?
That's curious.
That thing is small, and I am not.
No time to rest.
Swing and swing and...
Children!
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus
Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Well met. And call on me if you find a fix for this affliction of ours. Might even join you once that devil's met my blade.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh.
The blade of frontiers. What a thrill.
They're tough kids.
Step. Harry. Strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out... We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. Like this? All right, step. I think you made it worse. Again. Swing and parry. And again. Swing and oh.
We're cornered in this place. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
We've known enough grief. Don't be the cause of more. We're exposed now. Get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. You're an idiot.
Should be back in the gate by now.
Boring in here.
Good to be back behind the...
What's up for discussion?
If it ain't the friendly, glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings. If it ain't the friendly, glad you weren't. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid. Alcyn. He's a lead. We've got a contract to track down some relic. And he wanted in on the job. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part. Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some and from a wizard, too. I should have known. Stupid thing to die for. If I knew that. But look, if you... It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the... I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back. If you feel like dying. Don't thank me.
Best be on my way.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in.
A little orange cat. And a hat.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
God, that sounds like...
Won't be long now. What will we do for work when we get to the city? I think I
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my... Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
What? Both his match. Rest assured. The name.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
You! Saw you fighting like fancy it. Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Food. You want it or not? Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate... If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll...
Have it!
Eager for battle.
Ah, Fidges, thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey? Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the light... My point is, whatever ails you...
My, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home. Oh, whatever do you mean, Petal? Faye, I hope you're not calling me a dryad or, bless us and save us, one of those Eladrin, flighty buggers. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting, but enough nattering. I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid!
Die if I met a road reeking of this place. Never gonna see
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
What lies within?
By Mordai's eyes, my friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Crpgga, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Bow. Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Gods, deliver me.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? Then I needn't make it again. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The creche holds the Zaithisk. By covenant, I can say no more.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief hell spawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
I should speak up.
Lives are at stake. We need to get Arabella out.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on call.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gather. You'd best move on. We could help each other. Fight the goblin. Damn it! Those druids are taken those guards.
I'd rather you
Those
get
dirt-
bit by a bear. These things over.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here. It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. Kick back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Anything of use?
You there! Hello! Do my eyes deceive me? Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing. You were at the gates just now, no? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart. Glory. How would you describe...
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? Far be it from me to pry.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their... The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll. Why, Goblin! I'd heard the master of this place, but he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy?
Until we...
Just a moment. I am far.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, his brow furrows. By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place?
Yes, I see.
By Sylvanus, the old oak, all death begets life.
Beware. Speak. The ritual is Crpgga's decision, but she is not. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this. Hold your tongue. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. More follow Crpgga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing. Only Master Halsin can stop this. If not, I fear for my people.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Ab spiritu umok akule.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is for the coin in the middle. It's not. And you better keep those... Don't you dare! No, you don't! dare! Don't you dare! Stop it! Help!
Can't risk being in open view.
ad terra autum ad nostra terra. Agene cu.
I'm sleeping. Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The boar prances around.
Where's Alcin?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The forest rose with the mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from it looks like they were victorious.
When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Crpgga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Crpgga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Crpgga.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Ridiculous.
child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from...
By claw and tooth from root to the mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize...
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth? And yet you petitioned on the thief's behalf. A curious display of mercy. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature? I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine perish. You showed great I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed...
The rat glares at you. The rat what?
Please leave.
The towers seized, the battle done. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must...
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain. It's just an old wound. It's nothing to do with the Tad. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
What will the tieflings want next?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Stupid or...
You didn't know? I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be captured. There. It's up to her now. Life or death.
Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable. That's neither here... Look, you obviously want something. What is it? I do what I can. For most folk, come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just...
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others... How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you power. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were... Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to... You, though. You're one of them. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any... But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. It would mean I wish I could tell you more. But only those all I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why the poison? Pah! It'll take more than a nasty drink to finish Lae'zel.
Orphosis, nonetheless.
Trade.
Something over there.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting... We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. She is first druid in Halsin's absence, with him caught or dared by goblins, but more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west. You won't mistake the first druid.
You ever scare me like that again, and...
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try.
Assume nothing.
Never a dull moment.
Care what Mole says. Stupid.
Let's get on with it.